Hey, what's up, it's Battle Beats here once again with another video.
It's battle, baby!
In this video, I'm going to show you my 808 trick that makes your 808s bang and cut through the mix every single time. So this is the beat that we've got. So we've got a simple melody here. We've got hi-hats doing their thing, a kick, nice, that's hard, and we've got a couple of snares. Okay, and as you probably see, why have I got 808 low and 808 saturated? That is because I don't want to push one 808 with the low end, with the saturation, with the mids, because it takes so much away from the actual initial 808 itself. So I layer one 808 as the really bassy subby one, and I layer the other one as the saturated, driven, distortion-y one, and I pair them together and they sound amazing. So I'll play the 808s together and then I'll play them individually and I'll show you what I've done to them. So, sound pretty good, right? This is the low one. And this is a saturated one. So you're probably thinking the saturated one sounds great on its own, but it lacks that low end punch that we need. And that is why I layer a lower end subby, bassy one underneath. And I'll just show you what my effects chain is for the low bass. I run it through the virtual mix track by Slate Digital. If you don't have it, I really recommend it. But to put it in a nutshell, I run it through an EQ, a compressor, and then another EQ. And then I run it through a compressor and I side chained it to the kick drum as well. It's not going to be a tutorial about showing you how to side chain. You don't always have to, but I did in this case, but that doesn't matter. So as you can see, I boosted it at 80 and pull that down because I don't need that. And that's all you need to worry about. The compressor's doing its thing. And then again here with this EQ here, the SSL type EQ, I'm actually boosting it a little bit at around 5K. And I took a little bit out because it started to get a little bit muddy. And this is what it sounds like. And I'll play you it without the virtual mix track. It just sounds rounder, fuller, warmer, and that is the beautiful thing about these Slate Digital analog emulated plugins, because they just make the whole thing sound amazing. Even if you don't affect the EQ, automatically you're just getting that analog warmth, and it's just beautiful. Okay, so I'll show you what I did for the saturated one. The EQs are pretty much the same, but I used a different compressor. And if you look here, I added the Hollywood preamp. And what happens when you drive a preamp too much? You get a load of distortion and saturation. And this is what it sounds soloed. And I'll play it without the preamp for you to hear the difference. Now I'll show you what happens when I turn the preamp up itself with the saturation knob. And I turned it up full because I really wanted that gritty distortion, saturation sound. And there's a reason why I've layered that one higher, because what I do is I listen to the full beat and I dial it up. And I'll just show you exactly what I do. So if we've got the beat, you can hear the low end there, nice and subtle, but then we want the 808 to cut through the mix. And instead of just driving it through one 808, we've done it on two and saturated the crap out of it. And now I'm just going to pull it up and we're going to hear what it sounds like. So it sounds great, and you just dial it in, you find where it sounds the best. You are going to then have a really good sounding 808. The benefit of doing it this way is you can really hone in on the low end on the one 808, and you can really hone in on the saturation. There are other ways to do it by using a multi-band compressor, and this Slate Digital All Access Pass has got the kilohertz multipass, which is a multi-band compressor, and you can add different effects and compressors and saturations in the different lows, low mids, high mids, and highs. You can do it that way, but I find this way to be much more effective, and I really like doing it this way. If you've got any questions about producing or anything, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe to this video. I'm going to play the full beat for you at the end. Take care, guys. Have a good day.